Taste Appeal segment for the morning. Don't skip the dessert table this Christmas. Instead, indulge sensibly this holiday with a dessert that's a little bit healthier. Joining us now is Rachel Cook. She's a nutritionist, and she's from Seven Sisters Market Bistro in Hadley. And we are going to be making a healthier dessert, Rachel.
Yes. So today we're going to do a tropical fruit trifle. So as you've seen here, you can make it as traditional and non-traditional as you want, and like I said to you earlier, it's one of those things that you can pre-plate, so it's easy and simple, and you can have your kids assemble it, which is always fun as well.
Yeah, and it's a good memory for them too to get into the kitchen and help in every Christmas or every holiday.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a few things about the holidays. One is time. We don't have a lot of time to get time to cut fruit, so you can always buy frozen fruit that's already in its segments.
Oh, that's what I do. Frozen all the way.
Yeah, and you just defrost
so much
it.
Easier, yeah.
And you can also buy frozen fruit. It's less expensive too. So there's a lot of areas to work with people's time and budget. So you can also, instead of making a cake, if you have allergies in your household, you can definitely do a gluten-free vegan cake mix to make it simple. You can definitely pre-prepare it. You can even, some people don't realize that pancake mix is kind of the same as a cake mix. So if you make pancakes the day before, you have your leftovers, you don't have to do with it, you can turn it into a cake.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Yeah. Or you can get, obviously busy parents, frozen pancakes too. You can always use that, I suppose.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is right in here, we're actually gonna make a cake. I wanna get this started because it does take a little bit of time. We have about 6 egg whites in this mixture. I did put the recipe, it is available online. I just cut it in half. So 6 egg whites. We're making a meringue. Do you know what a meringue is?
We've done it before on the show. I've never tried to make one by myself, nor will I ever attempt to.
Okay, so it's really fun. You need room temperature eggs. So right now we're just whipping them up. And what you do is when it starts to get a little thicker, you're going to add your cream of tartar. That's a stiffening agent.
Okay.
I'm going to add that now just to kind of get the process going. And what I can actually have you do is we're going to make the cake. We're going to bake the cake. I already have assembled that, but we still have some fruit that we want to assemble as well.
All right.
So do you know what kind of fruit you want in your dish?
A little bit of everything. That's my taste.
Okay, a little bit of everything.
That's okay, right? Will there be enough room?
Yeah, there's enough room. So, and you have these containers too to put them in.
That are really cute.
That are really cute. So this is a hot pan. I didn't add anything to it. You definitely, if you want, you're worried about it sticking, you can definitely add a vegetable-based cooking spray in the pan if you want.
Should I do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
So what I did was we have frozen mangoes. We have
you defrosted them?
Yep, we defrosted them. Yep. We have pineapples that I grilled, blueberries, strawberries, cherries, and bananas. So you can kind of throw whatever you want in there.
Already grilled the pineapple.
I already grilled the pineapple. You can add whatever you want in there now.
All right, I get a little carried away. I don't know if I'm going to add too much, but
you can add whatever you want.
I want a little bit of everything. This is a tropical trifle, so
yeah. I don't know if you can see this. This is actually already starting to stiffen up a little bit.
Now,
egg whites.
Rachel, what if someone doesn't have a hand blender?
You can use a mixer. I guess it's going to be, you can't really do much. You do need a hand blender.
You definitely need it for that.
They're not too expensive. I'm actually going to add the sugar now to this mixture.
And that's a little bit, is that cane sugar?
It's cane sugar. If you want an alternative sweetener, you can definitely add coconut sugar, stevia, or something like that. So you're going to add your fruit in there. So one thing you mentioned to me is you don't kind of know you don't know how to keep it healthy.
I have a really hard time keeping it healthy. I also have a hard time saying no.
Say no, okay. So we're going to keep this going, keep it a little hot. We might turn down the heat a little bit. Certain things you can add to make things healthy, vanilla beans, lime zest. So if you want to add a little like lime juice to it, you can also add ginger. You can throw ginger in there if you want. Lime zest. I like both of them. They go really well.
Now you said vanilla beans, so not vanilla extract.
You can use both. I like the flavor of vanilla beans. I have some of that pulled out if you want to put some in there as well.
I do. I've never actually used those. Now, how's that meringue coming along?
It's good. It might take a little bit longer, so I want to make sure we have time. But essentially, what we're going to do is we're going to get it to peak. We want it nice and thick.
Okay.
And then we're going to slowly add in our flour mixture, which is right over there.
All right. I'm confused. It smells great. It looks like vanilla, but I don't know how to get the bean out.
I left a knife right there. You can kind of scrape it through if you have like a paring knife. One's open. I think this one's
Oh,
actually.
good. I'm like, you have a lot of faith in me.
Yeah, I do.
I'm not. You're really good at this stuff.
So you can
think
just,
I would be by now.
you can
but...
just kind of scrape it out, throw it in there.
All right.
So it is starting to peak. It's not exactly how much we want.
Okay. We'll have you do that later. Okay, so to keep mixing this,
Okay,
what is our goal with the fruit? Are we trying to get it to be like
I think it's pretty good. You just want it to be warm. I'm actually going to turn it off now. And then one thing I want to add that I put on our website, I'm going to turn this off. We're going to slowly fold in this mixture.
Okay.
I have two different types. I have actually 3 options for whipped cream. The first option, which I don't have listed, I'm going to fold this in 4 batches, just so you know. The first thing that I have is that you can do Greek yogurt. You can do plain Greek yogurt, cinnamon. Again, you can use a vanilla bean. I don't know if you had any luck with that.
I didn't.
Okay. That's fine.
I'll try it later.
That's fine. Actually, we can add it in this if you want.
Okay,
If you want a little flavor to
Yeah,
it. So
you
you're going to
can do
split
that.
this open like so. So you can add the vanilla bean to the Greek yogurt, the vanilla bean to this, and you just kind of, I don't know if the camera can see, you just kind of scrape it off. You can see it's a very little bit, and you just throw it in there.
Oh, I see.
Yep. So it smells good. Smell it.
Oh, it smells delicious.
Very good. So you can do Greek yogurt. I actually also did, I really love coconut. It's like my biggest thing now. Coconut cream. So I mixed coconut cream with a little bit of vanilla bean, maybe some almond extract if you want to, and some sugar, just like you do whipped cream. So I have these 2 options here. That's the whipped cream. That's the coconut cream. So basically, you're going to make this like a traditional cake. You're going to keep folding in the flour mixture. You're going to put it in a pan, bake it in the oven, and then so now let's turn this off. They're both off, and let's assemble a trifle.
Okay. Now
So-
in our pretty little cups.
You have a pretty little cup.
All right.
So, like I said, I actually use pancake mix. I made chocolate pancakes for my kids yesterday. This is just
pancakes?
This is just the pancake mix. Yep. And you can make it. You can add as much sugar to you want as you like. And another thing too, like you said, you're making this for people. Some people may not like sugar. Some people may. If you want to watch your weight, you could, don't add sugar to it. If you don't care and you don't, you want a little more sugar, you can definitely add it to this.
So you can do as much or as little as you want.
Okay.
So what's the first step in the
I would
assembling?
definitely add something dry in there. That's the pancakes.
Chocolate pancakes.
Yep.
I'm gonna really pack that in there.
Keep this
Okay.
in here. And
All right.
then I'm gonna add a little bit of your fruit.
Okay.
And some people don't realize that chocolate is good for you, but it's portion size. So I love these Calabo chocolate sprinkles too. So you can definitely add chocolate sprinkles. I toasted coconuts, and then I would add the cream. So if you want to add,
Can I add some of this?
yeah, add some crunch to it too. That'd be really good.
Yeah.
You can add the coconut cream.
And I
or
have
the
a
whipped cream.
choice of cream. Oh, I don't know what kind. Coconut. Let's do coconut.
Okay.
Well, we'll mix it.
That's fine.
I like it all. Now, when would you add the fresh ginger?
I would have added the ginger
Into
in
the
there.
fruit.
Yeah.
Oh.
But like I said, it's kind of like a build your own sundae. The kids can make it. One thing I like to do is go to the dollar store. They have awesome plastic glasses that you can just buy. And it's one of those things that you assemble it, you bring to a party, and then you leave it there. You don't have to bring it home.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about cleaning it and
Yep,
bringing
you
it
don't
home.
stress.
And
Let's
then
put some
you
more
just
fruit.
put some more fruit and you layer it on.
Yeah,
What
that's
a
a big
fun.
chunk.
That's okay. Let's put that big one on there.
Okay.
That looks good.
Okay.
There's no rules, right?
no,
Look
there's
at
no
that.
rules.
Does that look good or
You
what?
can add a little more coconut.
This is my kind of
I have
trifle.
white
I was going to say Sunday.
chocolate.
White chocolate?
Some
Oh my
sprinkles.
gosh.
So in traditional trifles are puddings, and you certainly, this is kind of the pudding component. It's nice and warm, so it adds a lot. It's different than a summery one.
Yes, it's warm.
I like the tropical fruit ones because of the season too. A lot of bananas, mangoes, kiwis are in season
Rachel,
now.
what a great idea. And I won't feel so bad when I eat it. Thanks so much.
Thank
We'll
you.
be back with you in a bit
Great.
to make meringues later
Awesome.
on in the show. Thank you
Great.
so much. Can't
Thank
wait to
you.
try. We're back in the kitchen with Rachel Cook, a nutritionist, and from Seven Sisters Bistro in Hadley. We are making meringues now, meringues with fruit. But it's a process.
It is a process.
Well, we'll let you keep going, Rachel.
Okay.
We have to
So-
get it to a certain consistency, right?
So basically, I have 3 egg whites, 3/4 sugar, and cream of tartar, and I'm trying to get to the steep peaks that we didn't get last time. But I kind of want to test out your cooking skills. I want to see you break some egg whites.
Of course you had to do that, right? All right. Separate egg whites from the
Eggs. They're right there.
There they are.
Do you know what to do?
I'm separating.
So they're room temperature eggs, remember?
You know what I usually do? I usually just buy like 5 egg whites.
You do?
Is that not what you should do?
You can do whatever you want.
Or you could separate.
Well, the thing is that if you buy all the egg whites, they have to be at room temperature, so you have to portion it out. And sometimes a lot of recipes don't tell you the ounces. So how do you know? You're gonna have to do conversion. Does that make sense? It's always like one egg white.
Yeah. Okay. So I should just separate them.
Just separate them.
I don't. You want it?
You're gonna crack it.
Yeah.
Crack it. You're gonna. That's it. That's good. And you don't want to break it. You're gonna break it open, and you want to catch the yolk in one side. Oh. Catch it, and then you're gonna kind of play that juggling trick. Go on either side.
When people do this, they make it look so easy. Come on,
let it go. My dad
on.
told me, my dad raises chickens. He told me that fresh eggs don't separate very well.
Are these fresh eggs?
Yeah.
See?
And my dad also told me that when you peel the eggs, older eggs, when you hard-boiled eggs, they peel faster.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Your dad, you gotta listen to your dad.
Interesting. Always listen to your dad.
Yeah, always listen to your dad.
I believe in that.
Yeah.
Hey, I did a good job, Rachel.
Yep, so we're almost...
separate another one?
I want to see you separate one more.
Okay. I didn't know it was going to be tested. Oh, what do I do with
Here,
this guy?
throw it in here.
All right. Thanks, Rachel. Look at you. You're like Superwoman in the kitchen. All right. Oh, my goodness. So,
Do you let your kids separate eggs yet?
no.
They're too little.
They're both under the age of 2, so that could get crazy. But your kids are old enough to do
They're
it,
old
right?
enough, yeah.
They must have fun doing that.
Yeah, it's a fighting game in the kitchen. So, which is good. So, perfect. Look at that.
Look at
Bam,
that.
bam. So, the importance of room temperature eggs, it makes you get these peaks more. I don't know if you can see it. It looks like Cool Whip, doesn't it?
It does.
It's
It
just
looks like
whipped cream.
marshmallow.
Yeah, it does. It's looking good. We're almost at the peaks. So we're making meringues. So this is what the cooked meringues look like. I don't know if you want to show anyone.
Yes, I do. Check this out.
So basically, it's just egg whites, which we know is full of protein.
Right.
Sugar. You can add as much sugar as you want. What we talked about last segment is adding flavor without calories. So I didn't make them in these, but I think lemon zest would do really, really well in that. So we can fold the lemon zest in it afterwards. Vanilla bean would do really, really well as well. And kind of the idea with this is it kind of reminds me of the lemon meringue pie that you have as a kid.
Right.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. That's what's on the top of the
Yeah.
meringue, obviously.
So we're
Well, that's
almost,
what meringue is,
We're
so-
almost there. So the oven's preheated to 325. What we're going to do is we're going to drop the oven temperature to 300, which I already did, so we're okay with that. We're going to take a baking pan. You're going to either line it with parchment paper, or you can do a non-stick cooking spray, coconut oil.
I got it.
Right
Right
here.
here.
Right here.
I'm on it. All right. And spray that.
You're going to spray that. Take a while.
Now you're using coconut oil spray.
Yeah.
All right. And that's a little bit better for you than a regular
I mean,
cooking spray.
coconut oil adds a really nice flavor to it, I think. We're almost there. These aren't like the peakiest. I don't think we're going to get them as fluffy as the other ones, but I think they'll make do.
Okay.
So we can add, let's throw some lime zest in it. So basically,
All right.
I took the outer edge of the lime, and we're just going to sprinkle some of that in.
What a good idea to add flavor. And that zest that has so much flavor in it.
Yeah, and the zest has more flavor than the juice does too. So what we're gonna do is we have this lined up. We're gonna dollop these in. Again, you want these fluffier. This is live TV, so we have to work with time.
Right, exactly. You can only do so much and prepare so much.
We want it fluffier. They were a lot bigger than this. One thing to think about too is you can do an indentation in the middle if you want to add your fruit in it as well.
Oh, like the ones here that you did.
We did a little fruit indentation
So it's
as
like
well.
a little bowl. You can make meringue bowls.
You can make a little meringue bowl. So we're gonna put this in the oven. We'll put it to the side until we throw that baby in.
And how long did you you lowered it to about 300 degrees?
It's gonna bake for 50 minutes.
50.
Yep.
All right.
It's a long time. So set that timer on your microwave.
Yeah, set your timer. So
Set your
now we
timer.
have this. Now they're
They're hard.
but
You can eat
they're
it.
not.
Try it.
They're hard, but they're not.
No, they're kind of squishy and sticky. They kind of do remind you of marshmallows.
Uh-huh.
They are like marshmallows. They're good. They're really good. So basically, what
That's
we
really good. I could just eat it like that.
Yeah.
It's
So
stuck
what
into
we
my teeth,
did
though.
last segment is we did the fruit. I did mine kind of a little different. I cooked mine down more. I don't know if you can see on the screenshot. I added coconut syrup, ginger, lime zest, and you can see what it did was it kind of created a really nice syrup.
It smells so nice.
And I think that's kind of important with this. I think you need a little bit more consistency with the meringues. not with the fruit. With the trifle, it's a little different, but the juice is awesome.
It kind of soaks into the.
It soaks it in. I added like lots of fruit in this one.
Yum.
Yummy. And then, yeah, this is.
But the meringue itself has a nice flavor, nice lightweight, almost like an angel food cake, I would say.
Yeah, and it's better. There's no. I mean, you got to think if you limit your sugar. It's paleo. It's gluten free.
Oh.
You can add your cream to it as well if you like. And you don't even need whipped cream with it.
No, you don't.
No, you really don't.
I do. Because I can't live without it. Do you want whipped cream? You probably don't. You're a nutritionist, right? You're not about the cream.
No, I'll try. I'll have some coconut cream. I'll try
you're
some.
making me feel less bad about myself. There you go. Oh, Rachel. Okay, perfect. This is a great recipe.
So,
I'm gonna eat it and feel great.
And kind of like what you did before. You had the coconuts, the chocolate chips.
And go crazy.
To go crazy.
Have fun in the kitchen with your kids and your family members. What a great idea.
Great.
Maybe skip that fattening dessert and try this one. Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you.
Can't wait to taste it. And
Awesome.
for all these healthy dessert recipes, you can visit our website, mymassappeal.com later today.